Most of the people have been told that never eat before going to bed. Well, you have not been told the complete truth because a new research study which was published in 2025 showed that eating this one particular nut at bedtime significantly improved the gut microbiome. That means it promoted the growth of good bacteria in those people and also improved their prebiotic levels. And interestingly, this study was done in people who were pre-diabetic. So, if you are concerned that this particular nut is going to raise your sugar level up in the night time, you are wrong. This nut did not do that. So, in fact, if you eat the right food before going to bed, you can improve your health while you are sleeping, specifically your gut health. Now, why is it so important to support your gut health while you are sleeping? Because your gut bacteria is awake while you sleep. And the major role of this gut bacteria is process all the inflammatory chemicals that you accumulate during the daytime. Plus, it also helps in removing toxins from your gut, which again we get exposed during the daytime. And this good bacteria also prepares your gut for the next day so it can function at the optimal level. But interestingly, this research study also showed that if you eat the wrong food, like sugary snacks, like cereals, like cookies, desserts, ice creams, then actually you feed the wrong bacteria and those people have overgrowth of bad bacteria in their gut, which interestingly also causes sugar spike and leads to development of prediabetes and diabetes and makes it difficult for people to lose weight also. And most of you might think that I'm talking about a prebiotic or a probiotic pill over here. No, I am talking about a real food, a real nut, which is supported by research for you. And as a doctor's bonus tip, I'm going to share with you two extra nuts, which research studies have shown that they also increase the probutyrate, the prebiotic and the probiotic levels and works in conjunction with this bedtime nut to improve your gut health significantly. Hi, I'm Dr. Anshul Gupta, a former Cleveland Clinic functional medicine physician from US. I help people improve their chronic diseases by making personalized functional medicine plans. Gut health is getting really popular because new research studies show that gut health is related to all of your health conditions. Gut health is not only about digestion, but it is all about reducing inflammation, improving your metabolism, as well as rebalancing your hormones, because all of these things are happening in the gut. And the teeny tiny organisms which are responsible for all of these functions is your gut microbiome, the good bacteria that lives in the gut. So if you are that person who have bloating, gas, indigestion, or you have any other chronic health condition, then you should make this nut as part of your regimen to improve your gut microbiome. And this nut which I am talking about, which was supported by this 2025 research study, is pistachios. Yes, most people might have thought it was almonds, walnuts, or some fermented food. But interestingly, it was pistachios which showed in this research study to support the gut microbiome. Now remember, pistachios are great at bedtime, but I'm going to share with you two more nuts which are going to support the functioning of these pistachios so you can improve your gut health completely. And the pistachios I'm talking about over here are not sugary coated or flavored or salted pistachios. It has to be simply dry roasted or raw pistachios because this research study used them only. Now, this particular research study, participants which had pre-diabetes were given around 2 ounces of pistachios right at bedtime. And after 12 weeks, the results were astonishing because they checked their stool sample. And what they saw was that increased growth of certain good bacterial species. One was Rhuzoboria and the other one was Lacnospiraceae. Now, interestingly, both of these bacterial groups also produce prebiotics in your gut, specifically a prebiotic called butyrate. Now, this butyrate is the most important compound in your gut because it supports your gut lining, so prevents leaky gut, reduces inflammation, plus it also helps your gut in removing toxins. Now, how come pistachios support your gut microbiome? The number one reason is that they are high in fiber. These fiber help support the growth of this gut microbiome. The second reason is that pistachios are high in a chemical compound called polyphenols. The polyphenol are antioxidant compounds which protects your good bacteria from dying in your gut. And the third reason is that pistachios are high in good fats and also good protein source. So that's the reason they did not give a sugar spike in those people. In fact, this good fat and good protein supported the growth of good bacteria in your gut. Now, as a caution, you should know that it also depends on how many pistachios you are eating. Because if you are eating a lot of pistachios, then yes, it can give you a slight sugar spike in the night because of excessive calories. And plus, eating too much pistachios can give you some stomach discomfort. So in here, more is not good. Eating the right amount is the most important thing. And what is the right amount over here? I will recommend 1 ounce of pistachios, which is approximately 30 to 40 shelled pistachios, not more than that. Now, another thing is the timing of when you should be eating this. Well, bedtime doesn't mean that you eat them, you lie down and go to sleep. Bedtime over here means at least 1 hour before you go to bedtime is when you consume these pistachios. And make sure you do not lie down immediately after eating them. You have to be upright, otherwise you are going to get some acid reflux issues. And make sure you're not eating any other food or any other snacks with your pistachios during this time, because then you will not see the maximum benefit. Now, obviously, if you have nut allergies or you know that pistachios do not sit very well on your stomach, then you can avoid them. But for most people, they will tolerate this snack 1 hour before bedtime. Now, along with this snack, as I shared, that you need 2 more nuts to support the work of pistachios to support your gut microbiome. So let me share with you these next 2 nuts over here. The next nut over here are almonds. Now, almonds over here are very important because research studies have shown that they increase the production of prebiotics, specifically the butyrate that I was talking about. A research study where people consumed 56 grams of almonds on the daily basis for 4 weeks, their stool samples showed that there are higher amount of butyrate present over here. Now, why high amount of butyrate is important? Because this feeds the growth of good bacteria which pistachios are producing for you. So that's the reason you do not consume almonds at bedtime, but you consume them during the daytime. The best time to consume them will be the next morning or late morning snack, because that good bacteria that was produced by pistachios, then they need extra amount of butyrate and almonds will provide them that. And again, the quantity matters. I will not go beyond 7 to 8 almonds at a time. Now, the third nut over here is very important, which is the walnuts. What is special about walnuts? Research studies showed that walnut increase the production of one particular good bacteria, which is the Faecalibacterium bacteria. Now, this particular bacteria has been associated with lowering inflammation in your gut. And plus, these walnut also showed in a particular research study, when consumed for 3 weeks, they lowered inflammation in your gut lining. As you know, walnuts are very high in omega-3 fatty acids, polyphenols, and also good quality protein. All of these are the reasons that walnut will reduce inflammation and promote the growth of this Faecalibacterium, which is further going to improve your gut health. What is the best time and way to consume walnuts? The best time to consume them is your late afternoon snack. At that point of time, your energy is going low. And by eating your walnuts at that point of time, you will get rid of those carb craving, as they are going to give you an even amount of energy, and simultaneously it is going to reduce inflammation in your gut and support the growth of good bacteria. So now let me summarize this whole protocol of 3 nuts that you eat during the day to support your gut microbiome. It starts 1 hour before bedtime, and before bedtime you need to consume 30 to 40 pistachios, shelled ones, preferably non-salted, no flavors and no sugar added to them. And then between your breakfast and lunch, you can have 7 to 8 almonds to support the growth of prebiotics. And in your mid-afternoon time, you can have 5 to 6 walnuts, which is going to help lowering your gut inflammation. Now remember, these 3 nuts are not going to work if you are not supporting their work by eating a healthy diet. So make sure you are eating an anti-inflammatory diet with high amount of colorful non-starchy vegetables with good quality protein and good fats, because all of these things are going to support functioning of your gut properly. Now, along with that, if you want to add certain supplements, then you can add a great good quality probiotics, which is a combination of bifidobacterium and lactobacillus. And one such probiotic, which is a very strong probiotic I have created, the link will be in the description if you want to buy it. Along with that, if you want to improve your gut lining, lower inflammation, and also work on leaky gut, then this gut restore supplement is going to be really great for you. Again, link will be in the description if you want to buy it. So today I shared with you this one magical nut, which if you consume at bedtime is going to significantly improve your gut microbiome, help you in reducing bloating, reducing inflammation in your gut, as well as help your gut to function better. Before you go, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel so in the future you keep on getting these healthy tips in your inbox. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.